Hello crafty friends, welcome to this card making video. In today's video I'm going to make 4 cards for you, and to start off I took a piece of smooth white card and covered it in embossing ink because I wanted to do some heat embossing. Then I took some of my copper embossing powder and mixed it with some teal Luscious powder. Luscious powders are pigment powders, they've got mica in them, they're really shiny. But I thought, what if I mix a bit of the teal with a bit of the copper and shake it over my inked up card and see if I could get maybe a verdigris look. So that's exactly what I did. I shook that mixture over the card, shook off the excess, scooped up some of the extra bits, sprinkled them over in a few places, and then I heated it with my heat tool to melt the embossing powder. Once that was done, I thought, let's add another layer, but this time I'm going to bray it on the embossing ink to make it sticky in a few places. Because there's already melted and set powder there, the brayer wouldn't contact the whole of the bit of paper. So I thought some bits will get ink, some bits won't, and I'll shake on this time some teal Luscious powder mixed with some white embossing powder. So I did that and again melted it with my heat tool. I was really enjoying the process and decided I couldn't just leave it as it was. I wanted to do a little bit more, see how I could layer up these powders. So I put some more embossing ink on my mat, picked it up with a dry paintbrush and then dry brushed it gently across the surface, hoping that the bristles would catch here and not catch there and give me a fairly variegated look. It did work to some degree, but I got more of this rose gold embossing powder. I forgot to mention that this one's rose gold. I got more on it than I wanted, so I just took another dry paintbrush and gently brushed off some of the rose gold before heating it with my heat tool again. Once the powders were all cooled and set, I used some heart dies to die cut a bunch of hearts. I think I got 8 in total. And then I had a play with them to see which ones would work well together. Some had more copper on, some had more of the teal on, and I just wanted to find some nice combinations to work on a variety of cards. It was at this point that I decided I wanted some more hearts, but in a colour that would resonate with the existing hearts. So I inked up with embossing ink another piece of smooth white card, and then I dusted over some of the teal Luscious powder and spread it out with the fan brush. I did mist it with some water to help bind the pigment to the paper. And then I die cut out a bunch of smaller hearts, which I then popped into an embossing folder with a very delicate, elegant, swirly pattern on. So that gave me all the elements that I needed to start making my cards. So for the first card, I put a panel of smooth white cardstock on a card blank. I then lined up 3 of the larger hearts. I've got a lighter one in the middle and darker ones either side. And then my plan was to layer on 2 of the small lighter teal embossed hearts, overlapping the gap. So that's what I did. I marked the centre of the card with a pencil and then used matte gel medium to glue the hearts down. For my sentiment, I chose one that I'd pre-stamped and pre-cut, and it says, "Hope all your birthday wishes come true." I did think about putting it bang in the middle, but I didn't want everything to be too symmetrical, so I popped it off to the left-hand side. And I really like the way this one turned out. I love the teal, I love the copper, I love the embossing, I love the texture of the embossing powder. It all just makes me happy. So onto card number 2, and I took a panel of smooth white card and used my scoreboard and a bone folder to score 5 lines to the left hand side of my panel just to add a little bit of interest. Then I picked one of the coppery hearts and placed that in the top left hand corner, and I added one of the teal embossing folder hearts and added that next to the large heart, overlapping it slightly. So there's loads of white space on this card, which makes it a true clean and simple card. I thought as there were 2 hearts on it, it might make a nice wedding card. So for my sentiment, I used a pre-printed and digitally cut on your wedding day sentiment. And as a finishing touch, I added some white Nouveau drops, just for a bit of something extra. And on to card number 3. For this card, I decided to let go of clean and simple and use an embossing folder to add texture to the whole of the front of the card. The folder I chose has what looks like a bit of a bubble wrap design on it, and it's a bit grungy, which I think goes well with the coppery tealy hearts. I then added 1 large heart about a third of the way down but in the middle of the card, and then 2 smaller hearts, one either side, turned at a bit of a jaunty angle. For my sentiment, I chose a very simple thank you and put this one centrally on the middle heart, and that was that card done. I love all the texture on this card. And for my 4th and final card, I took another panel of smooth white card and added a strip of washi tape that was teal and kind of grungily patterned, and I put it on the left hand side about a third of the way in. And then I added some texture using an embossing folder, but I lined up the edge of the embossing folder pattern with the edge of the washi tape, so only the washi tape and the portion of the panel to the left of the washi tape got any texture on it, which left about 2/3 of the card untextured. So we've still got some white space there. I then added the 3 remaining hearts, the 3 large copper hearts, in a kind of cascade over that textured washi taped area, and I just added a celebrate together sentiment about a third of the way in from the left and a third of the way down from the top, that spot that the human eye likes to focus on. And that's the 4 cards finished. I think that's a pretty good crop from 1 4x6 panel of heat embossing and a small little bit of Luscious powdered card. I do hope you've enjoyed today's video and it's given you some ideas that you can use in your own card making, mixed media or paper crafts. If it has, do leave a thumbs up, let me know in the comments, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you back here very soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.